Yes, thank you, Father Des, for letting a Sandhurst Seminarian give this reflection today in Melbourne. So I grew up in the town of Mooroopna. Has anyone heard of Mooroopna before? There's a couple of hands. That's okay. Don't worry. I didn't know where Ascot Vale was either before I moved to Melbourne. So when I was in primary school, I have very fond memories of the priest who was in my parish at the time. I can remember attending school masses and was fascinated by the vestments he was wearing. I wanted to wear those. But from wanting to dress like a priest, something else that was very noticeable was that he was loved by everyone, and everyone wanted to be around him. I wanted to have the same impact. It wasn't long after that experience that I was introduced to altar serving. From about grade 3 until now, every chance I've had to serve Mass, I've said yes. It's such a special gift to be able to serve Mass, and a great way to see what happens up closely during Mass. In grade 6, the priest who baptised me came back to Australia after serving as rector of the seminary in New Zealand. He was, and still is, a great inspiration to me and my vocation. He was actually Father Des's rector when he was in the seminary as well, when Corpus Christi was in Clayton. Throughout my time in late high school, I became more involved in my parish by becoming a sacristan and also joining the parish pastoral council. By being on the council, I got to learn about how a parish is run and how to deal with the daily needs of a parish. This experience of being on the parish council also gave me a glimpse of how a priest works closely with his parishioners, dealing with the needs of a parish. I've been blessed to grow up amongst very good and holy priests who have taught me much about the Catholic faith, ministry, and serving God's people. I think that ultimately is my goal, hopefully by the grace of God one day to be ordained a priest and to be able to have that impact that these priests have had on me, and to help bring people closer to Christ is something I deeply want to do. This is why prayer has been so important to me. For as long as I can remember, prayer has been a central part for me and my vocation to join the seminary. From attending Eucharistic adoration to having quiet moments of prayer throughout the day, and finally, at the end of each day, ending with an examen of conscience, has brought me closer to Christ, the Good Shepherd, who draws all of us to himself and has allowed me to hear his voice. It's essential for a seminarian to have a good and solid prayer life. We need to be in constant communication with God and allow total trust in God, because every vocation begins with that awareness and experience of a God who is love. So I attend Corpus Christi College, which is now in Carlton. The seminary is a 7-year packed program, and at present there's 24 of us, spread over 7 years in different stages of formation. I'm in my 2nd year of the seminary, and there's 5 in my year. A typical day in the life of a seminarian begins with morning prayer of the church, followed by 30 minutes of silent meditation, and then Mass. After breakfast, everyone then splits off to attend either lectures at Catholic Theological College in East Melbourne, pastoral work in schools, hospitals, nursing homes, soup kitchens, or some have private study. We then all come together again for evening prayer of the church, followed by dinner. The journey of a seminarian is a long one. It's a journey that is sustained by constant prayer and support from you. So I speak on behalf of all my brothers in the seminary. We would be tremendously grateful if you could please keep us in your daily prayers. I've brought with me some prayer cards to assist you with this, so please be assured of our prayers for you as well. Let's together pray for vocations And after Mass, I'll be floating around, so feel free to come to me. I've also put some cards at either end of the church for you to take. This year, the annual Seminary Inquiry Day will be held on Saturday the 23rd of May at the seminary. Last year, we had record numbers of young men attending. So I strongly encourage any young man who is even just curious about what we do to please either speak to Father Des or to contact the Vocations office. The number and email can be found on the back of the card that I've brought with me. And just to conclude, I would like to finish with a quote from Pope Leo's message for this World Day of Vocations. So, dear brothers and sisters and dear young people, I encourage you to cultivate in your personal relationship with God through daily prayer and meditation on His Word. Pause, listen, and entrust yourselves. In this way, the gift of vocation will mature, bringing you happiness and yielding abundant fruit for the Church and for the world. Thank you and God bless.